Welcome to the Off-road.cc YouTube channel, and welcome to Girona, a place known for its amazing training roads, good weather, coffee culture, and of course, because of all of that, it's attracted a lot of World Tour riders. But today I'm talking about gravel. It's not new to Girona, but it's definitely exploded here in the last 2 years. Before we find out why and some of my top tips and recommendations for riding gravel here, I have decided to take on my first ultra-distance cycling event in the form of the Traka. It's mapped out by Komoot with a 100, 200 and 365 kilometer option. Of course, I've decided to do the 365 kilometer one and it's taking place tomorrow. So I am going to come back to you after tomorrow's race with hopefully some more highlights and what you can expect from this whole region in terms of gravel riding. About an hour in. That's hour 2 completed. Tapping along quite nicely. That's hour 3. $90k in. 259k to go. I have no clue if I'm going too hard or not. Whoa! That's pretty cool. That was an incredible descent. The top of the last climb for quite a while. Incredible views. If you are in Girona, this is worth travelling out for. I've got 176k to go. This whole flat section hasn't been half as beautiful as the kind of 100k before that, which was just insane. So I've just kind of been pushing on and keeping the tempo going. Hour 13 just ticked by. Sun's gone down. Lights are coming out. 14 hours 20. We have passed the 15-hour mark and 35k to go. Coming in with a puncher. 5k to go. 5k. Man, that was a hard day out. Yeah, it was worth it though. It was a beautiful route. And I don't know, riding hard like that all day just feels good, I've picked out some of my highlights from the course and they'll be in the off-road.cc Komoot page. There were obviously better parts and worse parts. The middle flat section, for example, was kind of just getting kilometers done on flat gravel, which is nice but not worth traveling out for, whereas the climbs at the start, the climbs in the middle and the climbs at the end were just incredible. So I thought I would share some of my recommendations for riding here in Girona on gravel rather than road. So my first tip is find cycle paths. Here they're kind of really hard packed gravel. You could ride it on a road bike, most often positioned like a metre or two from a bigger road. But it's so good to just get off the road, not have to worry about traffic, and you can kind of bomb along the side track and get out to the better gravel, which maybe is 20k out of town. My second tip is find a local friend or like a tour guide or something to show you some of the single tracks. Last year I was lucky enough to go on a ride with Nathan Haas and some friends from the Netherlands, and we explored some of the single track behind Els and Gels. He knows those tracks really well. He didn't even have a route, it's just so much fun, and it really improves your bike handling skills on a gravel bike. My third tip would be don't be afraid to use the roads to get to the real good stuff. Like, I really enjoyed some of the gravel roads at the furthest point in the Traka, and that would be very difficult to get to if you didn't use the road. It's not like you're going to be on a main road, and there's no point spending 2 or 3 hours extra getting to the great gravel sections by just trying to make the whole ride a gravel ride. My fourth tip would be to enjoy Girona's amazing cycling cafes. Yes, there are so many of them. They're great for the end of the ride here in Girona, but also there are some amazing ones further out of town. You've got Rustique, which has a nice gravel route there and back, and also Dos Kiwis. It's a brewery about 25k out of town. You can go over Els Angels on the gravel and back around the bottom, and it's just a good day out, good for a rest day. My last tip would be about equipment. A lot of people ask what tyres they need to bring to Girona to ride gravel here. I would say there's definitely routes you can do on even road bikes. I mean, there's some very smooth gravel around, but if you want to really explore and go a bit further, I would suggest maybe 42mm tyres. It doesn't get particularly muddy unless it's rained very heavily, so you would be okay with tyres with a slick centre, and if you're going to be coming on and off the road, then it's really enjoyable to have that smooth centre. And also for gears, there are some steep climbs here. Like, it's a lot of the time on the road it's quite steady, but on gravel you can get some really steep pitches and really rocky and technical, so kind of as easy a gear as you can get. Like, there were climbs on the Traka that I struggled with, and some mountain bikers came past me with their ridiculously easy gears. You probably don't want to go that far, but I think it's a good idea to bring as easy a gear as you can, and you'll just enjoy it more, enjoy the climbing. And that's it. I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure you go have a look at the Komoot collections in the description, and yeah, I'll see you in the next video.